You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
What's up, my brother?
How's it going, man?
You've been grinding for a little minute, man.
Thank you. I have. Hey, nice to see you too, by the way.
You too, Kyle.
Yeah, I've been waiting a long time to hear that, by the way. You say that?
Yeah?
Why do you have on that big-ass coat, man?
It's like 80 degrees today.
Because, you know, if you come to New York, and especially if you're from California, like...
You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, you have no clue. I guarantee you when we walk outside, it might be raining.
You're right.
It is going to be raining.
You're right with this nasty weather in New York.
Yeah, but not the big coat, man.
It's going to be
You don't think
58
so?
degrees today.
Not the big coat?
You look like the shooter.
I look like the shooter?
Yeah, it's going to be 58.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
It
look.
was 68 this morning.
Yeah,
so
it's
gonna
going down to
drop
58 and raining all day. So
Wow.
Kyle might be right.
He probably got
That's
to
what I'm
wear that
saying.
jacket. He's from Cali. He bought the jacket, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to wear this jacket. So all the opportunity on that.
He bought that in the airport. He bought that in JFK. or
Yo,
LaGuardia.
straight up, before coming over here, I'm like, damn, man, first of all, it's like if you out here in any clothes that are too small, it's like you instantly stand out. They're like, he's not from here. You feel me? If you planning on robbing somebody, you going to rob the person without the big puffy jacket. You feel me? So it's like.
Or the big puffy jacket person is usually the one that robs someone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See? So it's like, it's a self-defense mechanism.
Okay, I got you.
Whenever you see somebody in the summertime wearing a big puffy jacket, go the other way.
Factual.
I saw you perform for the first time. I think it was last year. It was last year at the MTV Awards.
Yeah.
You performed I Spy.
I did,
And
yeah.
I never had seen you before, and I was like, oh, I like that record, but I never seen the guy before.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I don't know how to feel about that. That's good. Nah, thank you though. Yeah, that was dope. The MTV Awards was dope. Cause they only it was like a real short amount of time.
Yeah, it wasn't
but
a real performance. It
wasn't a real performance. It was like a half
yeah.
a performance. Even though it was like a mini performance, but they gave us enough time to get up there and like, I feel like we damn near had one of the best ones. And it was only like 30 seconds.
Was that one of your favorite nursery rhymes growing up?
Randomly, yeah. Like the little game, you know what I mean?
All
Spying
the
something
kids
in the
love
car.
it.
Yeah,
All
the
the
kids
kids
do.
love it.
You know what's crazy? There was like an elementary school that remixed the song as their graduation song.
Really?
Straight up, dead ass. There's a.
You don't have to say dead ass.
I'm saying that. I'm trying to
'Cause
fit
we're in
in.
New York.
You know
We're in New York.
Dead ass.
Dead ass, B.
All right, word. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, they remixed it, and that's when I really noticed. I was like, damn, little kids love this song.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have two versions of the video. We have like a cartoon version for little kids to watch, and then we have a version with just hella booty everywhere.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? For all the rest of us.
everybody.
You feel me? It's for everybody. You
That
know what I
song
mean?
always reminds me of the Fire Festival because when that went left, that song. There's like a video that circulated, and everybody was drunk dancing into I Spy.
Wait, which festival?
The Fire Festival that didn't happen.
Is that the Ja Rule
Ja
one?
Rule's
Yeah.
festival.
They ain't got
Damn,
no
man.
job.
Who cares about what kind of festival Ja Rule likes at a time like this?
But they were dancing to that song, and I can't get that. Every time I hear the song, I have that image in my head of everybody at the disastrous Fire Festival dancing.
Great, Yee.
Yeah, you see, I was saving people's spirits. You feel me?
Now they say your album is very dark. Talk a lot about depression and you
Yeah.
being bullied as a kid for having a speech
You
impediment.
used to get bullied?
Yeah, man.
Why?
Look at you. Don't think I'll get bullied? I feel like if me and you went to school, you'd definitely
Oh,
be
he
bullying
definitely
me.
would. Yeah.
For sure. If we was in the same class, Charlamagne would definitely be writing little fucked up notes and shit. Like,
No, I used to like to whisper. I was a whisperer.
you whisper?
Yeah. I'll be
whisper
whispering to
song.
you. Like, hey, you had a stutter?
You'd be like, yo, fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
No, if you had a stutter, I'd be like,
Yo.
How
Nah,
bad
you know,
was-
I
how
did
bad
have a
was it?
speech impediment because,
I got one too, though.
you do?
I got a
Yeah,
lisp.
Yeah, you got a lisp.
Yeah.
I got a lisp.
That's not a speech impediment.
I mean, it kind of
look at
is.
y'all,
stop.
Kind of is. Look,
It
we
is,
relate
it
and
is,
shit.
yeah.
Mike Tyson and Cool
That's
G
cute.
Rap had lisp. Lisp always been cool. Biggie
I
had a
mean,
lisp.
I feel like, yeah, true. I feel like the reason Mike Tyson can whip so much ass is because he had a lisp. You feel me? And he probably got bullied as a kid, and
So you're
then he
saying
got
you
these
can whip a
hands
lot of
right.
ass?
You know what? I actually can't really whip no ass now. I've tried whooping ass a couple times. You know, I have an older brother who can whoop a lot of ass, so it's like he's my sparring partner. So I feel like I probably can whoop some ass, but like the majority of the time I try to whoop ass, it don't really work out.
So they used to bully you about having a lisp?
Yeah, I
never
used
had
to
that
get
problem.
made fun of a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, how bad was it? Like, how bad was the bullying? Throwing in the
I
garbage can
mean,
bullying?
people would call me Shark Tooth. You feel
Let
me?
me see your
Dracula.
teeth,
I can see the shark.
What's wrong with your
too.
teeth?
Yeah, you see it?
you
It's
got
not
That's
that
why you
bad.
got the gold there?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I mean, I got to go there because it's like I got made fun of so much as a kid. because I couldn't afford braces. Even my mom's dental plan just was like, if you're dying, we'll fix you. But if it's cosmetic, like, nah.
I don't think any dental plan covers braces, though.
Nah, it doesn't.
Expensive, yeah.
It doesn't. And so I couldn't get them fixed. And so I got made fun of in school. And then when I actually got on, you know, because I started like popping on YouTube and I had fucked up teeth, so I was like, I'm just going to keep this.
J. Cole made you feel comfortable?
J. Cole made me feel hella comfortable.
Yeah.
Everybody
You feel
says
me?
they're gonna keep their teeth like that,
And then they fix it.
Yeah,
I might
and then
fuck
they
around
do.
and fix it,
yeah,
too.
I think so.
You did a freestyle to Crooked Smile?
Nah. I haven't, but I should, though. I should do a remix. I always thought I should be on the remix of that.
When you got a list, you eat pussy really good.
Really?
You never noticed that?
I mean, I think I'm decent.
I think
What,
I'm
they eat
decent.
pussy?
Yeah.
How old are you?
25.
Yeah, you should be. You should be.
I feel like,
you
you know,
pretty good at 25.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're in the. That's like I feel like when you just getting good in the NBA is like when you're 25. Probably the same thing with doing that.
You ever read a book called? You should read a book called The Ultimate Kiss.
The ultimate.
Yeah, it
kiss,
teaches you
oh
how
my
to
God.
properly eat vagina.
Okay,
He said
I'm
he's
down.
good at it. He probably
I'm
doesn't
down.
read it.
You ain't eating
Yeah,
ass
nah,
yet.
I don't need to read one. Oh, you said that I should read it or
You
write
should
it?
read it.
He
Okay.
said I should write it.
Yeah, it's a real book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you read
Good
it?
to me.
He
You
didn't
read
read the
it?
next question you asked him. It was like too low.
Oh, I know he's not eating ass yet.
Oh, no, I'm not eating that.
Yeah, that's about 30. You hit about 30.
Yeah.
The
No.
dirty 30.
You know what? Funny thing too is I'm like a super germaphobe, so eating ass just is not in my future.
Why?
Cause it's just not. I don't know. Like
It's not a necessity.
If you eating
Yeah.
pussy, you only an inch
you about an
away.
inch away.
inch away. Yeah, true. But the thing is, I don't know, bro. Just eating ass is so. That sounds like a nightmare. Like that is where.
It's like punishment.
Literally, it's like that's just where
What's that word you
shit
said?
comes out of somebody's body.
So
like,
what? A coli
my
is everywhere.
face don't need to ever be there.
It's a coli on that microphone you talking
think
into
so?
right now. I know so.
You know,
How do you
so?
know?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because a coli
put
is
his butt on it.
everywhere.
Or it's because everybody's eating ass that be coming
yes.
in. Or what?
That's probably it, too.
Everybody's 30 and up, rookie. All right.
Now you start the album off with the ups and downs that you've experienced, but you also are able to say, get this negativity out of here, and it's kind of like then the album starts right after that.
Yeah.
So you also said in that song that you had a mental breakdown.
Yeah, you know what I said. So it was like leading up to making this album. I was just in a weird place. You feel me? Like I never knew what a quarter life crisis was, but I definitely hit that shit at like top speed. And the point I was
People
trying to
have
make,
those?
yeah, people have those. That shit's real.
Okay.
Like I didn't think it was real. I didn't know that shit
quarter-life
existed.
crisis?
A quarter life crisis.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's like where you turn like 23 and your 18-year-old self thought you were going to be somewhere way more cracking, and then you realize you on a tour you don't really fuck with, you waking up every day just not really feeling it. And for whatever reason, I couldn't get over it. And I feel like the point to Ups and Downs and why it was such an important song to start the album with is because I didn't even really realize how blessed I was. And so the line I say 2016 hit me like a bag of bricks. Yep, 2017 switched up like ooh it's lit. I nearly had a mental breakdown and 8 months later had a hit.
Yep.
I guess life is like a box of chocolates, huh? You never know what you finna get. And because
You spoiled, man.
Huh?
You spoiled.
Why?
You need to talk to some of these kids who've been out here struggling trying to get record deals.
Nah, no, I know.
They'd love to be on tour.
No, of course. No, but exactly. And I think that that's the point. I didn't notice really that, you know what I mean, 8 months later, I was going to have the biggest song of my career. I was bitching about some shit that was really not important.
What
You know
got,
what I mean?
What got you into rapping since you were bullied so much and depressed? Like, what got you to say stand up and say, all right, I'm a rap?
He said depressed.
I mean, I wasn't bullied and depressed as a little kid,
Just made
but
it sound crazy.
I know, yo, since you was just bullied, broke, and depressed, like,
With fucked up teeth.
you know what I
and
mean,
no
with
lips.
fucked up
And
teeth
don't know how
and
to
no
eat pussy.
friends, you know what I mean?
Scared to get your ass eaten.
And you wasn't getting your ass eaten, you couldn't eat food. Man, man, you know what? My dad really got me into rapping.
Oh, you got a father?
I got a father, yeah.
You got a father,
Yeah,
right?
you know, I got a dad.
You got a dad?
Yeah, no, I might not
Just
have.
asking, you never
Yo, a lot
know.
of niggas don't really have dads.
That's a fact.
So it's a good,
fact.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's a good.
I thought Kyle's life was just a mess.
I know, right? They're like, yeah, so, you know, when you was just fatherless, broke, one leg, just like, damn. Nah, but my dad taught me about rapping, and then the first rapper I heard was ODB.
Hey,
And I was
okay.
like,
ODB,
wow.
you from Cali. How was ODB the first?
You know what's funny? It's just that I never really knew what rap was because I was, you know, because I'm mixed. My mom is white and my dad's black, and I was just really raised by my mom. And so my mom was only really playing like
Taylor Swift.
Nah, Taylor Swift wasn't even cracking yet.
God
You feel
damn.
me? This is pre that.
Jesus
This is
Christ.
pre that. Nah, she was just playing like Nirvana and Incubus and shit like that.
Great
You feel
music,
me?
though.
Good music.
And
yeah.
it does, and it
Great music.
influences your
Sublime.
music. It influences your music too.
Definitely. That's the reason I only sing like in major keys. It's weird. Like all my homies and everybody else like be singing differently. But anyways, I didn't really know what rap was. And now I was kicking it with my dad for one of the first times when I was like 10. And randomly, he was playing and he was playing this. Yeah, I know.
So you didn't have a dad until you was 10.
I really didn't have a dad.
didn't have a dad.
The thing is, I would see my dad every now and then. y'all hella funny. I would see my dad every now and then, but then I kicked it with him. Kicked it with him. You know what I'm saying? For like a couple weeks.
Like he took you out when
You
you
hung
was
out
young.
with him.
You hung out with him for a minute.
Yeah.
I said hi. You know what I'm
A
saying?
little weekend. You know what I'm saying?
And then I heard that ODB song, and I was like,
Which
wow.
one? Brooklyn Zoo?
Raw. That's how you.
Shimmy,
He
shimmy.
said he let him hear raw. I said, that's how you got here.
money,
Oh.
don't you worry. I said, hey, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And after that, I just really liked rap. I know I was good at it.
When did you record your first song? How old were you?
I recorded my first song when I was like 11, like the very next year, because my dad lived in Hollywood, and so he would take me to all these studios.
What'd your dad do?
My dad is like, so he was in the Marines, and then when he got out of the Marines, he was like a salesman, and then he was like an MMA fighter and shit. So he's just kind of turned up. I feel like my dad kind of is like, he like hella acts like Denzel Washington from Training Day. Like that's my dad's whole vibe.
If
Ooh,
your
I don't
dad had
know.
been in your
Or
life,
like Wesley Snipes from
you-
Blade.
if your dad had been in your life, you probably would have known how to fight.
Yeah, probably.
You said he was an MMA fighter.
Yeah, he is. He knows how to grapple and do jiu-jitsu, and he would teach me all that shit too.
You can't learn a lot on the weekend though.
I know, true. Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Right.
You feel me? You can actually learn something. You know how to MMA fight?
No.
Nah.
For what?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like you should learn
Okay.
how to
continue.
defend yourself.
You talk about your first song.
I feel like a lot of people want to whoop Charlamagne's ass. Like you
Man,
gotta learn.
That's why I subscribe to my Second Amendment rights.
Okay, you said about how you
okay,
did the first
okay.
song.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did my first song, and I was like 11, and I just remember being in the studio with these like super grown men who were just like smoking weed and talking about problems and just like not really good.
So you were
But I was a
11?
little kid, and I just knew I was like, these people aren't good at this.
So you're 11 in the studio with people smoking weed.
Smoking hella
And you
weed.
said they weren't good. You could tell they weren't good as far as
I could just tell they weren't good with what they were rapping about, what they were talking about, just where they were at in their life. It just felt like a room full of just like broken dreams type of swag.
Disappointment.
Yeah, just heavy disappointment and shit.
Disappointment room.
Literally. And they be in there rushing me and shit. They be like, come on, nigga, hurry up. Gosh, I ain't got all day. Chris, tell your son, hurry up, man. Tell him. And I'll just be like, and they're like, damn, like, I can't fuck with this negative ass vibe. So I just started, when I turned 15, I got a job.
Working where?
Working at Vans. That was my first job.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you used to wear a lot of Vans, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I used to wear hella Vans. I'm only wearing Nikes because I'm here. I'm only wearing Jordans because I'm in New York.
Oh.
But yeah,
Dead ass.
Yeah, dead ass. B, you know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. I would. Yeah, so I worked at Vans, and I bought just my first studio equipment and started like recording by myself. And then I was like, that's when I got good. You know what I mean? As soon as I could get rid of everybody's negative ass, broken dream ass vibe.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
I like you because you're real big on energy. I like people who can sense energy around them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can sense your energy.
Right?
Yeah, it's just hostile.
Is it work sometimes? You feel
No, I'm
like
kidding, I'm
to
kidding.
be positive?
Now, me and Charlamagne are cool because we in a movie together. We're movie
are.
stars. You
Apple
feel
Boy.
me?
That's your first movie and you're starring in it.
Yeah.
Caesar boy!
Yeah, I mean, see it. Yeah.
Actually, we're all in that movie.
Yo, that's yeah, we're all in that
Yeah,
movie.
we're all in that movie.
Come on, what?
I filmed with
Except
you on the
Envy.
first.
Envy not in the movie.
No, he's
That's-
in it.
He's in the movie
You
too?
weren't there. We did a little something.
Oh, really?
Surprise.
Hey,
I was
Envy's in the
No, I was
movie.
supposed to come
Hey.
to the in Queens, but I had a kids had a
He
birthday
said
party or
no.
something. I couldn't make it that
Okay.
day.
That was
We did
supposed to be the
something else,
World Star movie.
World
It
Star
was,
movie,
well, you know what? It is still technically, it's dedicated to Q.
Yep.
Still, it's dedicated to Q. It's like, and you know what I mean? And that's how it started. It was literally going to be like a World Star collab.
Yep.
But Netflix picked it up, which is still dope because it's like, it's still for Q. But yeah, it's called The After Party. It's directed by Ian Edelman.
Who I went to college with.
You went to
Same year.
college with Ian?
Yeah, same year and everything. That's my guy. So
Wow.
shout out to Ian. I'm so happy.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. So you already know about Ian, and yeah, it's dope. It's starring me and this dude Harry Halser, Shelly Henning's in it, Blair Underwood's in it, Wiz Khalifa's in it, Tiana Taylor's in it, French Montana's in it. DMX is in it. Jadakiss is in it.
DJ Khaled
is in it.
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, we said
You
that.
said Wiz, right?
Bada boom.
We only seen, I seen one scene when you were on the floor shaking and throwing up.
Yeah, that was real fucked up. And it's fucked up. Charlamagne steps over me. He's like, if he dies, he dies.
He
Come
dies,
on.
he dies.
Yeah, that show's hella funny. Yeah. So it's the after party. It's like a hip hop super bad almost. It's funny as hell. It's gonna come out in like September, I think. So definitely go watch that. You feel me?
That's
You didn't sell that. You didn't sell me on that
That's
one.
exciting for that.
Super
to be
duper
like
Kyle, you didn't sell me.
It's all good.
Super duper
I know,
sell.
because I don't want to give too much away about it. And I don't even know if you guys are going. I don't know if it's like you guys are in the movie. You're gonna watch it. I don't have to sell it to you. I'm sorry.
But you're not you're talking to millions of people.
Oh, true. Facts. Yeah. So it's the after party, and it's a coming of age story.
Mm-hmm.
It's about two friends who are basically trying to make their dreams happen, but they have to do it all in one night. Because I have like a strict ass military dad, and he basically lets me know, like, Kyle, or Owen, this whole music thing is not working out, and if you don't really get your shit together, tomorrow you're going to the military. So me and my Jewish manager homie, who just got that blind idiot confidence, you feel me? He just thinks everything's gonna happen. We try to basically get a record deal overnight, and all this kind of crazy shit happens. I throw up on Wiz Khalifa. It's turn.
Wow.
Okay, so it's gonna get
So
you
you
more
got a
pussy.
lot of great things happening for you. You got
Right.
the album out right now. By the way, I love that you have that song with Take 6.
Yeah.
It's a different type of vibe. And,
Yeah.
for myself, it just had a nice little R&B soul type of.
Hell, you know
Yeah,
about
thank
Take
you.
Six,
I'm about to
youngster?
say, hold up. Thank you for appreciating that. Because you got to understand, I can't walk up to anybody my age and be like, yo, I got
Take
this
6.
song with Take 6.
Yeah, well,
You
how did
feel
that
me?
come about? Like,
Man, so my homie M Phases, who produces like a lot of my stuff, he's this dude from Australia, and he's a little bit older. He's like 30 something, which is older. And he puts me onto all of like the 90s, like New Jack Swing, all that type of shit. And I was telling him, man, I was like, I really need like a doo-wop type of like group to do it. And he's like, oh, mate, oh, you never heard about Take 6, eh? Oh, mate, they're incredible. Listen to this. And he plays me So Much to Say. He plays Come On To Me. And I was just like blown away that anybody could sing like this. And then for 2 years, I tried finding Take 6.
how did you find him?
Bro,
They're on tour all the time.
I know. That was gonna be my last resort. I was gonna like fly
Show
to
to a
where
show, get
literally
backstage.
and just try to get myself backstage because they're so epic. But my manager ended up finally getting in contact with their manager, and then they heard the song and they were just with it. And I think I was trying to hit them up before I Spy, and they were probably like, we love you, man, but don't give a fuck yet. You know what I'm saying? And then after I Spy came out, then I feel like I had a little more leverage. And I sent them that song, and bro, they're just so nice. And it almost made me like sad because I'm like, damn, I feel like, music today isn't as nice as it was back then or something. He's like, man, yo, we love the song, man. It's a great song, yeah. We're gonna get a little bit of lunch. I'm gonna lay the vocals down and have it to you by tomorrow. You have a good day, Kyle. I was like, oh man, you have a good day. Take 6. Shit.
They got it right back to you.
Yeah,
It's all one person takes
yeah, I
six.
know. I was like, bro, Take 6. All of y'all, have a good day. And they got it back to me. And bro, they're just amazing. Like, listen
that's
to
dope.
that shit. It's so good. Kids out there, everybody out there,
Do some
with a
research.
face tag, go listen to Take 6. They're fire.
I like that though because that's just like you got somebody older in your life who just introduced you to something that's new to you but old to him, and I feel like that's how you keep the culture moving forward. Like I feel like we all need to know where we came from in order to know where we're going. You know?
I
Yeah,
really went to that
facts.
song first because I was like, random, Take 6. Let me
Yeah.
just hear what this is about.
Yeah, nah, that's a great point. Like I always try to because I do kick it with a lot of older people because I like getting game kicked down to me. You feel me? I like hearing what older people have to say. It's like you guys have a whole different experience. Not that you guys are the older people. You
We
feel
are
me?
older.
Oh, well, there you go.
yeah.
Yeah, boom. All right, so boom.
You do realize you're gonna get old too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be old, and then I'm gonna want to pass on what it is I know. And
hope
I
it's
feel
not
like
herpes.
Yeah, yes. I hope it's not herpes too. That would suck. But yeah, like I want to show all the kids down here and all the older people up here that both sides of music are really dope, and they should just come together. That's why you feel me. I want to have like a song with 2 Chainz and a song with Take 6, and you feel me, or a song with Lil Yachty and a song with Take 6 on one album to really bring people together.
If you
feel
like
me?
New Jack Swing, you gotta get in the Uptown Records. You gotta get in the Guy.
Oh yeah, Guy's fire.
MC.
Guy is fire. New
Christopher
Edition
Williams,
is fire.
I'll be sure.
Yes. You know, it's funny. Everybody.
They call you Al B.
Yeah, they
Sure?
call me Al B. Sure. I'd be like, who are you talking about?
Oh, my
You feel me? Because I was just listening to System of the Down and shit. I was like, what do you mean? Who's Al B. Sure? But
Who used
yeah.
to call you? I'll be sure.
This, like, my homie Mr. Man's brothers used to call me Al B. Sure.
They must have been older.
They were older.
Exactly.
They were older. They're older. They're flaming me. They'd be like, if you don't get your little Al B. Sure looking ass out of here, nigga.
Goodness gracious.
Now you
Yeah.
also work with Kehlani, but you guys are friends as well.
Yeah, me and
Outside that?
Kehlani been friends for a minute. Me and Kehlani been friends since like 2014. I met her at my homie's house party. And when I first met her, I was just like, wow, this person is insanely talented, hella dope. And just like, it's almost like every time she's talking, she's just so intelligent. Like even when she's talking, it sounds like she's writing a song. It's just that deep, you feel me? And I remember I used to have an apartment on Skid Row.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad when I first moved to LA. I had an apartment on Skid Row, and Kehlani would come over and literally write and cut songs in like 10 minutes up in like this really shitty apartment on Skid Row. Flawlessly, where it would take me hella long because I need to search for inspiration.
That's
Like,
dope.
she would just look out the window real quick and write some beautiful shit. So when I sent her this song, Playing With Me, I didn't even worry about it. I didn't send no notes. I'm not like, yo, can you do it like this? Can you do it like that? I just knew she was going to send it back perfect.
Did y'all-
And she did. You feel me?
Did y'all bond over like I don't know, depression maybe? 'Cause
Nah, she's definitely, well, that's definitely somebody I feel like I can talk to about that. Like if I'm going through something, I feel like, you know, Kehlani is such an emotionally intelligent person. Like she's always like, just look at her Instagram and what she's posting about. Yeah, I feel like I could bond with her over that because Kehlani is also an artist out here that's trying to help people. You know what I mean? And for me, that's such an important motivator, like in my life and in my career, is like knowing that kids out there listen to my music and it can either, you know what I mean, just brighten their day up or like save them from, you know what I'm saying, killing themselves or something. Like, and I feel like Kehlani is on the same wave. Like she's trying to make music that empowers people. That's why every time I hear Kehlani music, I feel empowered. You feel me? I feel like you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and I feel like we can relate in that sense.
have you ever taken an emotional IQ test? Because you just mentioned emotional intelligence. You ever taken one?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's dope. So, matter of fact, when you're in the airport again, look for a book called Emotional Intelligence 2.0. And throughout
Okay.
the book, they give you these quizzes about your emotional intelligence. So you can
Okay.
see what your emotional IQ is.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm
Now,
down for that.
I
Yo,
saw you went
Charlamagne
to-
got hella book references and shit.
I read a little bit.
Yeah.
Now I saw after Coachella, they said you got Bella Hadid's number, and that turned into a story.
Yeah.
You hit it?
know what's funny?
Oh, boy.
Nah.
Did you hit it?
yo,
No
this
songs
is
with the
so
weekend
funny.
for you.
Yo, listen. This is so funny. Like, yo, Bella, it's funny because I feel like I have to explain this every single time. Bella Hadid from Santa Barbara. I'm from Ventura. My hometown of Ventura, which is 805. It's all the same thing. The shit caught on fire. Like, massive fire. Took out the whole city. And I was trying to post it to, you know, spread attention.
What's
You
going
good,
on over
fam?
here?
Oh, go ahead. Put on some sunscreen. I'm
What
about to
just
leave.
happened?
Okay.
Oh,
For
this
sure.
just
All
got
right.
crazy.
For sure. Yo.
It's like something jizzed on his face.
It's
He's
crazy
rubbing it
because,
in.
yo, I'm about to say it's crazy because your whole head is hella shiny. Like, you just
I
making
know. I
it
put
shinier.
sunscreen on, man.
Nah, I
gotta
feel
protect
it.
myself from the sun. But go ahead.
You
Not
have your
good.
hairline,
Right before
so
you
you
had
don't
sex
gotta
with
worry
Bella
about
You know
it.
what's crazy? I feel like black people don't really ever use sunscreen like that.
No, we definitely do. Well,
Really?
We're
we should
supposed
do-
to.
We should use it
Yeah.
more, yeah.
I feel like
use it all the
maybe
time.
me and you, but I feel like, all right, okay.
I
For
use it
sure.
all the
Anyways,
time.
so
You
yeah.
don't think you need it?
I don't think you need it. I feel like,
I go
yeah,
to
I
a
think you good.
dermatologist, bro. My dermatologist tells me to put on sunscreen.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
He
I should
gets
go to a
his eyebrows done,
dermatologist
too.
too.
But go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, I'm about to say you very well put together,
Thank
Charlamagne.
you, sir. I appreciate that, man. You flirting with me?
Nah,
That's what it seemed like.
nah,
a little bit, but
fam.
back to Bella.
All right, now.
anyways.
Have you eaten ass?
I'm not eating ass. Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
You know what?
Come
Charlamagne.
on. All the white boys you grew up around, you can't take a little white boy humor.
Charlie,
That got really
Charlie,
awkward.
dude.
All I
Stop
know is
it.
you
Knock
flirting
it
with
off.
me, I'm gonna have you eating some ass. All right.
Ah, like, yo.
And you
White
know
boy
what?
humor,
Yo,
man.
Charlamagne, that's prison talk, bro. That is straight jail talk. You doing a lot of prison shit right now. You just applying lotion hella aggressively, like,
Recommending a bunch of books.
yeah, like, whoa, man. Hey, yo, you should really read this book. It's about emotional intelligence, yeah.
Oh, the ultimate kiss.
Huh? You ever eat ass? Like, what the fuck?
And you know, regardless of what he likes, he can't proposition you like that. That's just wrong.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Hey,
When
Charlamagne,
he leaves,
it's
he
cool
gonna walk
though,
behind
bro.
You, so just be careful.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm taking the elevator down.
You trying to distract
Quick.
from the fact that you had sex with Bella Hadid.
I ain't never
No.
did that in my life. This is the thing. So like I was saying, yeah, I posted about Ventura fires being like crazy huge and wiping out the city. And since she's from there, she knows a lot of people there too. She was just thanking me for doing that. You feel me? And then when I seen her in person, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And we're talking about like community activism, like rebuilding the community. So simple shit. And some random person, because she's mega famous, takes a picture of her and just wants to create a bunch of random shit around
So
her.
it's nothing really.
No,
And
come
even if you
on,
guys
bro.
did exchange numbers for whatever reason, you guys, why wouldn't you?
How would
Yeah,
they know
we're
y'all
friends.
exchanged
Like,
numbers?
what's the big deal?
Because they randomly stalk this person because she's just that famous, which I really feel bad for. Because it's like, imagine random stories like this popping up about you. You feel me?
She probably don't care.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully she doesn't.
You don't want to
Yeah.
be that famous?
Yeah, it's probably
I-
because of you too.
You think so?
Yeah, if it was a random person, it wouldn't matter.
I
but-
feel like compared to like somebody like The Weeknd, I'm pretty fucking random. I feel like that's probably like, I think they even said like mystery guy or some shit.
they,
Like,
did not.
yeah,
They
they're
didn't
like
say super duper Kyle?
they're like mystery man.
So does The Weeknd not like you now, or what's going on?
No, I feel like The Weeknd probably does. He's not tripping.
probably-
He's like,
he probably
yeah,
does know.
right.
What do you prefer, black women or white women?
To me, I feel like I like black girls better.
Or
Yeah. It's
You
like,
have a girlfriend now, right? Because
Yeah, I
you're talking
do.
about an album.
yeah, I do have a girlfriend.
She black or white?
She's black and Mexican.
okay.
So it's like, yeah, that's best of both worlds. You feel me? Yeah, she's black and Mexican. Her name is Jada, and we've been dating for like 9 years.
Oh wow! Congratulations,
yeah, coming up
man.
in like the next 3 days, it's gonna be like 9 years.
Damn,
Oh,
that's
I've been with my wife for 20.
amazing.
Really?
Been married for like 4, I think. I don't
Except he's
remember.
only 25,
But,
so.
but
Yeah,
that's how
I
I
know.
started. I
Yeah.
started when I was 16.
Yeah,
So
same
we've been
thing.
together that long. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that's a good one.
So that's crazy
That's the
because
way you
she's.
keep it. Because the same thing with me. I've been with my wife 26 years. We've been married 16. We've been together. I was 16. She was 15.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah,
That's the
no,
one you keep. That's the one that really.
that's what I'm saying.
Really
like,
loves you.
You
yeah,
wouldn't
Right
eat her
straight
there,
up.
ass?
she was there on
You
Skid
wouldn't
Row
eat
with
her
you.
ass?
I mean,
You had to eat once.
I probably have
Sniffed
to.
it.
9 years?
No, I haven't eaten it yet, but I feel like at one point I probably have to.
She might not even like that.
Yeah, exactly.
She might
What's
not
her
even
name?
want you to.
Her name's Jada.
When's her birthday?
December
Uh-oh, don't do
7th.
this.
Jada, December 7th, 2018. Make Super Duper Kyle eat your asshole. Okay?
my gosh.
You hear me? Make him
Okay.
eat your ass.
Jada, you had some competition here from Charlamagne.
Yo, cause Charlamagne's real freaky today. If you guys
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah, he's
noticed,
very freaky, very kinky today.
He's being disrespectful to your girl.
he going to an ass eating appointment right now. That's why he's getting out of here. He's like,
He's got to go.
running. Is he running?
Tell me
yeah.
why they call you Super Duper Kyle.
All right, man.
see you, bro.
Good to see you too. Good to see you too, Charlamagne.
Behind you.
Oh, whoa.
Behind you.
Whoa, dude. Whoa. Man.
He must have rubbed some sunscreen
I don't
on
even
you.
feel comfortable until Charlamagne leaves the room. Straight up.
It's got awkward.
You see how happy he is? He definitely going to get his ass eaten right now for sure.
Or he may probably going to eat some ass.
Or maybe the other
enjoys
way
it.
around. He's been talking about both, man. I'm just saying. But yeah, damn, why are we even
Super
talking about
duper
eating
hot.
ass? I'm sorry.
know. He
I didn't
was-
bring that up though. He
He
brought
brought
that
it
up.
up
Definitely
all
brought it up.
morning.
Okay.
It's so
he
weird.
invited you to his ass. But
Yeah,
enough with the
yeah,
ass
yeah.
eating.
Okay, enough with that. Yeah, nah, they call me Super Duper Kyle. I call myself Super Duper Kyle. Mostly because I'm inspired by Kid Cudi and Big Sean, and they would say that a lot. And for me, I always wanted to make up like a moniker around being like somebody that came to like save the day. You feel me? Because I really do want to like help kids and shit with my music. And so I just started feeling like Super Duper Kyle. I started feeling unstoppable. You feel me? Invincible. Like I can do anything type of thing.
See, I
You
think
feel
of
me?
Missy Elliott when I hear Super Duper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Missy is fire too, man. Shouts out to Missy. I've always wanted to dance like you.
Do you still punch the wall when you get mad?
I mean, you know, I have
Not. When's the
before.
last time you punched the wall?
I punch the wall sometimes. When the last time I punched my wall was definitely at my grandma's house for sure. And it's like I don't
long-
really punch the wall, kind of tap the wall.
How
Kind of
long
like
ago
Yeah,
was
hurt
it?
yourself.
I mean, I don't know. That was like what, like damn near. I had to be like 21 or something.
So it was
So
a
like
long
40.
time ago. You don't
Right,
punch
you
the
don't
wall.
punch the wall.
No, I'm
break
more
your own
composed now. I'm way
Okay.
more composed now. I'm not really like socking the wall. That's some teenager shit.
Absolutely.
Are you really happy now being that? Because I know sometimes it's hard. The more success you get, the more popularity you get. Sometimes it gets harder, but are you happier now?
Yeah. Nah. I'm definitely happier now because I feel like going through this last thing I went through, kind of like I feel like I grew so much from accepting that at one point I'm not okay. Because for the longest, me as a rapper, I was just like the happy guy, and people didn't really see the deeper like story. And so with this album, I really was talking about it's okay to not be okay. And once I kind of, came out with that, I felt so relieved, and I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, like my emotional IQ just went up. You know what I mean? And I feel like I kind of like reached like a new level in my life. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm hella happier now. And I just feel like I have more of a purpose now.
Right.
You feel me? Like as your purpose grows, I think, your room for things like happiness and all that stuff grow.
And as you're able to financially do a lot more for people too.
Exactly.
As you get more successful. That's why it's important to pay it forward.
Yeah, nah, straight up. Damn.
Do you have more
killing
acting on the way?
Yeah. Nah, that's something I want to get good at.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Nah, it was dope.
It's a lot of work.
Oh, it's hella work.
I was in that movie for like
shit,
1 minute and I was there for like 8 hours.
Yo, that shit was crazy. That's the most like 12-hour days I've ever had in my life. And like being a rapper is easy. Being an actor is insane. But yeah, like I was doing theater and stuff in high school. Like I was like a drama nerd, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've always wanted to do acting, but never knew how to get into it. And so when I got this opportunity, I was like, I'm taking it. And then from here, I just want to get better at it. I want to study it more. I want to learn about it. And you know what I mean? I want to try and get as good as the actors I look up to. You
How'd the
feel
World
me?
Star movie come about? How'd you wind up getting that role?
So the director, Ian Edelman, is actually the one that he came to my like studio in Culver City and pulled up and just like kind of talked to me about the movie and what it was about, and then ended up giving me a script and then was like wanted me to read over it and then audition for it. And I didn't really know how I felt about it at first because I was like, I don't want to play a rapper, you know what I mean? Like, but then when I read the script, that shit was so funny that I noticed. I was like, this isn't even really about just being a rapper. I was like, this is like a hilarious like comedy movie about like trying to accomplish your dreams type of thing.
Gotcha.
And then from there, I went in on it and was like, man, this is gonna be fun. It was dope.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing this movie. I think I have a role in it. And I think my role is like 5 seconds, literally.
You got a 5-second role?
But
It's
I'll
actually
take
right
it.
It's like, hey, it's
It's right here in this
DJ Envy,
studio.
Exactly.
Charlamagne,
What up,
and then
y'all? It's DJ Envy.
Yeah.
Oh, he fell on the floor. That was it.
that's it. Yo, damn. I mean, well, hey, bro, you can still get nominated for that. You
Hey,
feel
you
me?
never know.
Best
Yo, hopefully we
supporting
all get
actor.
nominated for like an Oscar or something. You feel me? Wouldn't that be fire?
I don't think that's gonna happen. But hey,
Nah,
we
hey.
look forward to it. But we appreciate you for joining us.
Nah, thank you, dog. Thank
The album
y'all
is
for
out right
having
now.
me. Album is out right now. Light of Mine. Okay, go get that. After Party, the movie, Netflix original, coming in September. Go watch that. Envy, thank you. Angela Yee, thank you. Charlamagne, thank you, bro.
Weird vibe over
Man,
there.
weird vibe.
Super weird vibe today.
All
Super
right.
duper weird.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.